Live from clickorlando.com, this is News 6 at 5:30. This is a News 6 Plus takeover. Here now is Matt Austin and Ginger Gadsden with Florida's Fourth Estate.
Hey, welcome back to Florida's Fourth Estate. We'd love to get the most interesting guests we can find for you on this video podcast. And definitely when somebody makes the headlines and captures our attention, we like to get them. So there's this student at Lake Nona High School who has found a fascinating way to sort of do a mix of virtual and in person. It's not just one or the other. And Ginger, this person is on our show today, and we're excited to have her.
We are so excited to welcome Shannon Hayes with us today. And Shannon, we've been just so excited to talk to you and to learn more about the process of you using a computer. We all use it, but you use it in quite a different way. Thank you for joining us for Florida's Fourth Estate. How are you today?
I'm so happy to be here. Thank you so much for inviting me. This is so cool.
Yeah, it's cool for us too. So tell us a little bit about, okay, so mostly you are schooled from home, right? Because you have something called spinal muscular atrophy, or SMA, and you're really susceptible to infection. So they try and keep you out of the general population. But with this computer called Vigo, you can actually kind of be in the classroom with other students. Tell me how that works.
Yeah, so basically it's an application that connects to this robot that is being kept at the school. And essentially what I do is I just control it from my computer and it moves there, all the way over there. And they can see me, I can see them. They can also hear me and I could also hear them. So it's kind of like I'm in school without actually being there, like my physical body being there. And it's really cool.
Yeah, it's not your physical body, but it is a physical body, which makes it a little different. So many kids did virtual school where they were just staring at a screen and they were looking at a Zoom room or something with their teacher. Can you tell me the difference between doing this, what you're doing with this robot that's physically driving around school with you on it, and like regular old virtual school?
I would say this robot gives me more freedom. It feels like I'm there, with Zoom, it's kind of more restricted. You can't really move around. You can't really look around. It's more so just answering questions and typing into a little chat box. Whereas with the robot, I can look around. Like if I want to talk to my partner, someone sitting next to me, I can do that. Or I could ask the teacher questions, kind of interrupt her. And it just feels so much more immersive, I would say.
Has this been a good way? I want to know, have you been able to make a friend through this contraption that you're riding around on?
I have. It's actually the person who sits next to me. If she's watching, hi, Lily, what's up? I talked to her a lot, actually, and I was able to get her number and stuff. So I would say we're pretty close in that sense.
Oh, that's fantastic. What's her name again? Is it Lily?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm hoping that she's watching, and I love the fact that she is your friend and you guys have been able to connect in that way. Because do you know how many friends I made over Zoom, Shannon? Let me help you. Zero.
She so actually, Shannon, she doesn't have any friends at all. So I think that's not true. But
it's so much more engaging than just being this little square on a screen with dozens of other people. There's your cute little face on a screen with your glasses interacting with Lily and even stumping the teacher sometimes, because I hear that you're a heck of a student, in particularly math.
Oh yeah. I would say both science and math are my favorite subjects. I would say I'm pretty good at them. I love doing that.
Oh man.
And what do you hope to do, Shannon? What do you think? They always say, what do you want to be when you grow up? What is future Shannon going to do?
Right now, I am in the process of thinking about that. However, I do think that something that would really benefit me in the future and kind of help me live an independent life is something in the field of technology, I would say, because it's growing so much more now in these coming years. And I mean, right now, this is what this whole interview is about, right? So
Hmm.
if I kind of work in that field, I'm already pretty good with technology to begin with. So that's something interesting that I would like to do.
I bet I could see you doing that, and I could see you doing that very well. So, what do you? Is this something? This robot? Is this something you think you could do in college? Is there going to come a point where you want to return to school in person? What's the plan for your future with all this?
Um, I think the robot is a really good tool to use. Um, I do think, however, that I would like to go to school in the future. Obviously, not for the full day because I have so many necessities that you just can't tend to, with the rush hour of, as an example, going from one class to the other. And my high school is a really large campus. And
Mhm.
also, I don't know which college I'm going to yet, but maybe I could go to school, for example, like half a day, the second half of the day, and the robot would probably be something that I would use for the entirety of my school life, just because even if I do go to school in person, I could also use the robot, let's say, I if I'm like coughing a lot or if I just have more necessities that day that I normally don't
Hmm.
have, I can use the robot as an alternative instead of just saying, "Oh, I'll be absent," and then not go.
Yeah, that is a fantastic idea. I even see something even more futuristic for you, Shannon. And this probably doesn't make any sense, so don't laugh at me. But on a college campus, I could see the robot with I see your glasses, I see your cute little face, like rolling around the college campus, going from, room to room or building to building to get to your class and greeting people along the way. It would have to be a sturdy robot to go over different terrain, but I really think that that could be something that would make your college experience even more exciting. I hope somebody has something like that even in the works right now.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Yeah, that would be very cool. Well, I mean, I just find you you have a fantastic smile. You have like the sweetest disposition. As a dad, I bet your parents are incredibly proud of the way you move through this world. And I would imagine, can you tell me a little bit about these folks who are, I would imagine that it would take some doing to get all this set up, to have a robot, and they must really love you, I'm guessing.
I hope so. No, but
Oh, you're wicked. Your sense of humor is great.
And
That's
she has a
awesome.
sense of humor as well.
like, so fun fact, my mom was actually the one who kind of brought about the idea of me owning that robot. She actually saw somebody else use it because she was trying to figure out a way for me to have a school experience. Because before then, I didn't have that. I didn't really have like a normal school experience. It was mostly just virtual school all the time. So
Mhm.
she was the one who actually came up with that idea. And I love my mom. She's so persistent. She's like, she knows what she wants, and if it benefits me, she will fight everyone to get me
Mm.
that, and I love that so much. And my dad has also been really supporting. He finds it really cool as well.
Well, it sounds like you have two really supportive, strong, loving people in your corner. And I love that because you need it and you deserve it.
Yeah, that's how you get cool kids,
Mhm.
by having
Yeah.
cool parents. So, well, Shannon Hayes, I am so glad that you came on our podcast. You certainly brighten things up around here. Ginger tends to ruin the mood, but
Oh,
you
wow.
You made it special, and I think you brought a lot of smiles to Florida's Fourth Estate. So thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Shannon.
Thank you so much for having me here. I like doing interviews. They're fun.
Oh, we're probably going to have you back for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
definitely. You give us an update when you get your big tech job, all right?
All right.
Thanks,
All right,
Shannon. Have a good
Thank you
one.
so much.
Stay with us as we take a deep dive into an important issue for people here and across the country. I'm talking about the nursing shortage, how UCF is addressing the shrinking problem.